And good afternoon, everyone. I'm SWKSS Chief Damon Latham, and this is a severe weather update for today, May 7th, 2024. Continuing coverage of our severe weather outbreak possibility that we have been covering for the last several days. This is now moving into our area. I want to remind everybody that we do have that SWKSS severe weather alert issued. That's going to continue now till 1 a.m. May 9th. We've extended that time out 1 hour to 1 a.m. May 9th. Just in case we do still have severe thunderstorms in the area at that time. As always, we'll give you an all clear if we can do so. Now, while we're here, I do want to go ahead and tell you that this is a rather high possibility of severe weather. A tornado is small in nature usually and covers a small area. However, if you are in that area, you will certainly understand why we are issuing the forecast that we are. Some of you may not see anything. Some of you may get a bad thunderstorm. Some of you may get lower end tornadoes. But somebody may get a high end tornado out of this. So this is why we are stressing it so much in the forecast models. It's not to scare anybody, but it is to get you prepared for the worst. So let's jump into the update here. Watching warning map across the country. Only severe watch right now. It's going to be a tornado watch that's up in the Indiana, Illinois area, covering the Chicagoland area as well. Nothing for our area as of yet. Taking a look at current conditions here in Cadiz, it was 80 degrees, dew point 74.4. That's plenty to support severe thunderstorms. We're continuing to destabilize this afternoon since the sun has come back out. Wind is south at 13 miles an hour, humidity 83.4%, and 0.12 inches of rainfall since 12 a.m. Taking a look at our temperatures around the region: Murray at 80 degrees, Benton 81, Paducah 82, Princeton at 80 degrees, Clarksville, Tennessee at 79, and Dover, Tennessee at 76 degrees. Time of recording is 2:39 p.m. Taking a look at our day one SPC outlook for today, May 7th, slight risk covering level 2 slight risk covering all of our area. Level 3 enhanced risk added this morning up into the northern eastern part of Kentucky, up into Indiana. Take a look at the day one tornado possibilities. 5% over our entire SWKSS region. You see that 10% hatched out area for northern eastern Kentucky up into Indiana, covering part of Illinois, Chicagoland area as well. Take a look at our day one wind risk, 15% across the entire area. And day one hail risk, 15% across the entire area, hatched out area toward that far northeastern Kentucky area. Now let's take a look at what we think here at SWKSS. If storms are able to form this afternoon, there's a question mark this afternoon of if there will be enough forcing in the atmosphere to pop off thunderstorms and to support severe thunderstorms. That is the $150 million question this afternoon, and as of right now, nobody knows. So this is the forecast for this afternoon of what we think a medium risk for damaging winds, low to mid risk for tornadoes, medium risk of damaging hail, and flooding, flash flooding with severe thunderstorms also a possibility. With that said, with the flash flooding risk, Weather Prediction Center issuing that, I know that says May 6th, I didn't change it, May 7th, day one outlook for excessive rainfall, marginal risk across all of Kentucky and Tennessee. Timing this afternoon, if things do pop off, will be 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. this evening. Jumping until tomorrow, this is our big day of severe weather that we've been talking about for the last several days. Day two, hot off the press this afternoon. No change in the forecast since last night's update this morning. So Storm Prediction Center continuing that outlook. However, they did say in their discussion that they are looking at the possibility of upgrading us to a level, or parts of the area to a level 4, moderate risk of severe thunderstorms with this system. However, there is some uncertainty of how much coverage severe thunderstorms form on Wednesday afternoon. If severe thunderstorms do form, they will be in the form of supercells to start with, which we all know is more than capable of producing large, long-lived, and long-track tornadoes. So that is something that we are very concerned about moving into tomorrow afternoon if storms are able to form and how much coverage. Well, it's not really if storms are able to form. We know that storms are going to be able to form tomorrow. It's going to be how much in coverage are they able to cover. That is a technicality, basically, of whether they want to upgrade to a level 4 risk. Regardless, still a pretty significant risk of severe thunderstorms across our area. Jumping into day 2, the tornado possibility, 10% hatched out area across our region for damaging tornadoes. This will be tornadoes EF2 or higher within a 25-mile given point in that dashed out area. Folks, that's pretty high. Probably as high as we've seen it here recently. So be mindful of that. Again, the main question here is how much coverage. So, if we get multiple thunderstorms to form and support supercells to start with, and then we'll have a line move through later in the evening as well. So, two rounds of storms possible going into your Wednesday. Take a look at our wind risk. 30% across the entire area for damaging winds. That will be a possibility of also seeing some 70-plus mile an hour damaging winds as well in there. Day 2, hail outlook hatched out 30%. This would be for 2-inch in diameter hail or larger possibility across our entire area. Day 2, May 8th, Weather Prediction Center because of rainfall outlook, level 2, slight risk across our entire region. Jumping into what we think tomorrow for thunderstorms here at SWKSS. Almost to a high range in the forecast for damaging winds, 70 mile an hour plus. Tornadoes EF2 or higher, almost to the same amount. 2-inch in diameter hail, almost the same amount. In flash flooding, over a medium possibility of flash flooding in our area. Again, timing for your Wednesday will be the first round will be 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's going to be a front that's going to lift up over our area, a warm front, destabilize us even more, and we think that will have enough forcing for at least some severe thunderstorms to pop off in the form of supercells. Again, that's those storms that do support those long-lived, long-track, large, dangerous tornadoes, and there very well could be one or a few in our region somewhere tomorrow afternoon between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Then we look to 3 p.m. to midnight. We're going to have a possibility of Boeing line segment lines. Could possibly be more than one in that time frame. These will be capable of producing those spin-up tornadoes, large hail, and damaging wind gusts of 70 miles an hour. So that is something that we are very concerned about as well. And again, could be multiple rounds of those as well in that 3 p.m. to 12 a.m. time frame. Take a look at that storm planning graphic. We're up to the day before storms, so make sure that you're adjusting your plans. Make sure that you have those phones to be able to get those push warnings from the National Weather Service. Make sure that your shelter is cleaned out and ready to go. Tomorrow, day of the storms, remember, remind family, communications plans, school is still in effect in most of the areas. So with school being in session tomorrow, during some of this, be mindful of that, of your kiddos. Make sure that they know a plan in place if something were to happen. Remember to have those safety, know where you're going to go from wherever you are. And remember, if those warnings are issued, take them seriously tomorrow and this afternoon, rather, as well. Very seriously, as it could be a dangerous situation. With that said, that's all we have for severe weather update at this time. We will have another severe weather update as needed, as well as text updates on the page. And if severe weather does break out, remember, we will be out there and we will be doing live feeds as needed, as we can do so out in the field. Stay safe, everyone. Remember, pass this on to your family, friends. Give us a follow, share, and like. This helps us get the word out as well of this dangerous severe weather event. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe out there. We'll catch you on the next one. With severe weather is forecast for the SWKSS region, turn to SWKSS. With our underground reports out in the storm with SWKSS Green Weather Spotters on Facebook Lives. To our severe weather update videos, we keep you informed. Knowing the difference between watches and warnings. A severe weather watch means conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including but not limited to tornadoes. While severe weather may not be happening, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions. Listen for later statements and possible warnings. By following media outlets or internet sources or NOAA Weather Radio for the latest severe weather information. If a tornado warning is issued for your area, you should take action and move to a basement or lowest floor or interior room away from doors and windows. Use a mattress or pillow to cover your head and neck area if possible. If not, kneel on your knees. Put your head down using both arms and hands to cover your head and neck area as best as possible. This should also be done in an interior room, lowest floor of the building, kneeling against an interior wall. Put as much as you can between you and the outside as possible. If you're in a mobile home, you should make plans ahead of time to take shelter in a nearby building before storms are in the area. If you're in a vehicle, take shelter in a nearby building. Do not try and outrun a tornado. If there is no shelter nearby, take shelter in a low-lying ditch, covering your head and neck area. Never take cover under an overpass. How can you be ready for severe weather to hit the SWKSS region? Stay informed. Have a flashlight and batteries. First aid kit. Have a family medicines and special needs ready to take the shelter with you. Knowing where to go before the storm arrives. And have all devices charged and ready to go. SWKSS Southwestern Kentucky Storm Spotters cover 17 counties in western Kentucky and 2 counties in Tennessee. Being prepared saves lives. SWKSS before, during, and after the storm.